Hello, good morning. Happy Friday. I look amazing right now. Not really. Oh, I haven't gotten ready for the day. One day I'll do that. Anyway, so I wanted to hop on here on purpose because for me, like being your guys' upline and being presidential, sometimes like it's really easy to do the comparison game. Well, it is easy to do the comparison game, even for myself, where you might see, myself or your teammates enrolling distributors and customers, and it's really easy to get into your own head like, man, I'm not good enough. I'm not enrolling fast enough. I'm not doing enough. I'm not enough. Number one, the comparison thing is really, really dangerous because you will always be different. So please be gentle with yourself. Your journey with this will be completely different than anybody else that's in here. And so to compare, it literally is just a dangerous path, and it'll only get you in this funky, weird mindset, and it'll shut you down. It'll shut you down. It'll shut your business down. So number one, when you wake up in the morning, you've got to really work on up here. And I'm a slow learner for this. Like, I admit it, because it's like, man, I don't got time for that. Like, I don't have time to read a book. I don't have time for this. You need to make the time. So a good habit when you wake up, and there's a lot of people in here that's still working. And so you can be doing it in the shower and playing a video or something. You can, when you're making breakfast. My child. Hello? Cade. No. Put it up. 1, 2. Uh-oh, Mama's coming.
No.
Go put it up. No. So it's just, you guys, when you wake up, like, you gotta have that self-development. I swear he knows, like, when I go on this. You little naked boy. That's my butthole, not yours. I'm gonna get your buttholes. Boy, Mom. Okay. Anyways. So, self-development. Like, the mind. It's 80% mindset in this, because what happens when you're like, yep, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not enrolling fast enough, I can't do this. You're not going to. It really boils down to that. So there's somewhere along the way that you've got to grow up here and change how your mind is. And little tips, because this has been hard for me. I can pour into like people all day long, but it's really difficult for me to look at myself.
I need a nose.
You need your nose. Go get a napkin in the kitchen. And so I don't read, you guys. Like, I read fast, but I literally like never allow myself to have the time to read, like, ever. Usually I do videos, and for me, because I'm a mom of 3 psychos, it's usually like I'm in the shower, I'm driving, or I'm cooking, right? And there goes that. Come here. Buenos. And so you can multitask. You don't need to spend all this time doing this stuff. It's things that you're already doing and just multitasking is what it is. So playing videos. I follow a lot of leaders and like inspirational speakers on YouTube. If you've not done that yet, you can download a YouTube app and click follow. Jade Hooper is a great one for the business as a leader. She's my person. Rachel Jones, Jocelyn Yates, Carrie Young. Those are some good ones. And then inspirational speakers. I always forget names of people. Like, I'll have to write later on like who they are. And then with books, like I love this one. I'm obsessed with it already. Harmonic Wealth. But there is, oh my gosh, you guys, my child. Look at mom life. Don't be a psycho. Goodness gracious. No. So Find a book, find videos, find whatever, but it should be a daily thing. And then go write on your mirrors, right? Like, I am blank rank. I will, like, this bonus, this whatever. I will sign 10 people. I will whatever, right? Okay, kid. Go to your dad. I'm done now. Come here. Come here. Go eat your popcorn. Yes, popcorn for breakfast. Don't judge. So like literally, like I have things all over my mirror. I have things on my wall, and it seems so corny and cheesy, but you guys, it works. Words of affirmation. You are amazing. You are so smart. You are a rock star, you know, like, and just keep saying that, you know, and it gets you in a great mindset where you're like, yes, I got this. And then go, right? There's no substitute for the actual work. And I really think people get caught up with like, oh, I signed up and I'm just waiting for everyone to sign up with me. It's not going to happen. So you have to be really, really intentional with your business. I always use this as an example, and I will continue to do so. You open up a coffee stand. If you're at home watching Netflix, is your coffee stand making any money? No, it's not. You need to be present. You need to be advertising. You need to have great recipes, right? All that same thing. Well, guess what? It's the same thing with this. You know, like if you're working social media, which the majority of us in here are, then you need to be posting. And you need to be posting 4 to 6 times at least a day. At least. And it needs to be not just at work stuff, because then you're going to sound like a commercial or an ad. You are the main event. So you want to work in main things that you posted before it works. Who are you as a person? I should be able to look on your profile and scroll and like get to know you, right? So I strongly encourage to do a challenge with yourself today. Go backwards. Go look at your own stuff. A lot of people, what I find, they'll be like, yeah, I'm not signing anyone. I go on their profile and it's just like a bunch of shares of like random things that people are like posting on Facebook. And then they might have one business post and then like nothing else. Like there's like nothing there.
Mommy, I need to watch dinosaurs.
You want to watch dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So like it really has to be intentional. The more you create like a journal on your Facebook, the more people you're going to sign up. So who are you as a person? What have you gone through? What are you going through? Where are you going? Right? And then you're weeding in regular stuff, you know, maybe inspirational quote, maybe a cool, like I'm trying to say recipe, like a recipe or whatever that you made food and you took a picture of it. Maybe you stirring your greens or something and getting people curious, right? So like, who are you, right? Don't forget that when you first start, you want to have a clear profile picture. You want to have a great cover photo. You want to have featured photos and not junky stuff, right? Please don't be like flipping off the camera or like smoking a joint or something, because it's not very professional, you know? Like if you want to do that in your free time, go for it, but just don't post about it. And then, yeah, clean up your beginning stuff. Do not plaster It Works. I cannot stress that enough. Do not have your link on your thing. None of it. You don't want to have your cover photo as you having a wrap on. None of that. Because what happens is that you are limiting your ability to do this business. You will start adding your friends, right? Because that's part of this business. You're adding Facebook friends. But no one is going to accept your stuff because they see that. They won't even give you the time of day. Because there's so many junky profiles out there that have like done bad with this business that you will be prejudged and they won't even accept your friend request. So they want to know who you are, right? You are a great person and a great friend, but they need to know that. Hey, we're not doing the car. So know It Works stuff, okay? On your profile, your cover photo, your feature photos, links, none of that. You want to have a little bio, okay? And then you're doing great posts. Past, present, future, catchy, friendship. It is a fire truck. So what have you gone through? What are you going through? Where are you going? And then you want to mix in some catchy stuff, like who wants to make money from their home, that sort of thing, where it's words only, and friendship, you know? People will join this business just to make a friend. Free 3-year-old, like for reals. I swear, like he just knows, because he was quiet right before I started. No, we're not doing this. Nope. I love you. Come here. Oh, you're so sad. Come here. Oh my gosh, you're too heavy for me. And then mix in your fluff posts in between. Now, that's for distributor stuff. How to sign customers. It's you, right? You got your kit. You're going to start using your stuff. You're super pumped and excited. You're going to go live and show your kit and be all excited. You're going to put on a wrap, put on a filter, put on sunglasses or something if you're afraid of going live. But eventually you're going to have to get used to it if you're working social media. So I'm telling you that right now. So you have a choice to make. You can work this business in person. You can work it on social media. But you need to decide something or you're not going to have anything. Like there's going to be no money earned doing this. There's literally no point. Because the whole point of this business is to network and work this business making friends and helping them. But that ain't gonna happen if something, you have to be intentional. Here. I will tell you that in-person stuff is a whole lot easier. Because what happens with in-person stuff? Maybe you are at the gas station or the grocery store and you're talking to the cashier. They seem really, really cool. You're just sparking up a conversation like you normally would. And then you're like, man, I really like them. And then say it. You're like, man, you seem cool. Like, I'm hiring. Like, I do a side business. I don't know if you'd be interested in making extra money. And then they're like, oh, what is that? And then you can be like, well, I don't want to bug you on your shift and get you in trouble. Can I just add you to my Facebook and we can chat later? Boom. You do not need business cards. You don't need to make it all salesy and whatnot. Just get them on your Facebook. And then what you can do is send them a message. Hey, do you want to meet up for coffee? And I'll tell you about it. Peanut butter. Ew.
That's yummy.
Yeah, it's yummy. Okay, go eat it. So that's how to do in person, you guys. Like, I will never forget this story with Carrie Young. Like, she's a top ambassador. She's like a hot shot. She was renting a car and she was super nervous. She's like, oh my gosh, should I talk to this person or not? Well, guess what? That person ended up needing to hear her. Yeah, it's cookies. She needed to hear, like, that person was so broke, like, and so depressed. And the minute that Carrie started talking to her, she signed up and she's going for triple diamond right now. You do not know who needs this business until you actually talk to them. So in-person stuff, you guys, is amazing. Like, it's fast. It's really fast because if you give me a room full of people, I'm just going to pour into it. I'm going to tell you my story. I'm going to probably cry. I'm going to give you demonstrations. I'm going to let you try like my greens and all this. And it's instant gratification, right? It's instant. And you can feel the energy of it all. Well, guess what? People are going to sign up. Okay. That's really it to the business. Like, you get people to your house, you talk, boom, there you go. That is in person. It is very simple, very easy, very fast. The majority of us are not doing that though. So number one, you should be. Number two, social media. Social media is a process. So if you are one, like for me, social media just makes sense. Like I'm an introvert. Like I don't people well. I just don't. And so like I love the social media aspect, but I know I'm going to work a little bit harder for it. So that means that if I'm not consistent with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then my business will not do so great. Okay. That means that every single day I have to post. There's like no day off. I have not posted since before this business, and I've been in for 3.5 years. Every day. When I'm sick, when my kids are sick, when we've gone through tragedy and trauma and you name it, like death in the family, I'm still posting. Because the minute that I don't post for my business, I have put a stop sign, right? I'm at my coffee stand right now, and I put a close sign, and I said, see ya. When I don't post. You have got to post every single day. And if you expect your one post to get all these people, that's silly, because people are not on Facebook all day long, right? Watching for your post. It's a chance. You don't know when Sally, Tim, Tom, whatever is going to take a break at their work and go look at their posts, and you know how it works. They're only going to see so many of them. So if you're only making one post, you've only hit maybe 10 people to see it, right? So you've got to post more frequently than that to gain your audience of interested people. But if you have ShamWow commercial plastered onto your Facebook, they're not even going to give you the time of day. They're going to block you. So you've got to make it really real and genuine and you, right? If I've got my friend Sally and she just lost 20 pounds or whatever using the products, you better bet I'm watching Sally. Ooh, what is she using? What does it taste like? What does it look like? What is it doing for her? That is what I want to know. And you know what I'm talking about. Sally just grew her hair 3 inches using her hair skin nails. Ooh, I want to grow my hair. Now, what is the difference between that and then going to Google, you know, a Pinterest image that's like, you know, has been like photoshopped 5 million times. It's all grainy and all this, and you put it on your thing. I have a special today, only $33. You guys, it's cheesy. Like, I'm gonna be like, you know, there's no feeling to it. It's just, right? So use your products, and that will save you a lot of work all by itself because you're just sharing your stuff, okay? And that means having your auto shipment on. A lot of people don't even have their auto shipment on it, and your business is just gonna fail is what's gonna happen. You have got to have it on. So use your stuff. You're showing, like, what does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it look like? Like the whole thing, right? And what is it doing for you? You're gonna sign a lot of customers. And so with online, you have to post. You have to add to your network. You have to interact with people and make friends because that is the whole idea of Facebook in general. And you have got to message people. Like, it's a must. And anything that's not being done like that, you're not working your business correctly and you're not going to sign up anybody. So now, fast ways to get people to sign up. Host a post, if you're not doing them, you're doing a disservice for your business. Host a post is so awesome. Like, I can't even tell you. If you signed up in the last week, I'm telling you, just at least master host a post right now. And you will start signing people. Because what happens is that your Facebook friends know you, right? You've probably been on Facebook for how many years? And they're going to have a certain view of you. They also know that you just started your business. So they're going to be watching for a long friggin' time, okay? Well, when you do host a post, they have no idea when you signed up. Whether you signed up last week or 3 years ago, they have no idea. And they don't care, okay? They just see a cool before and after, and they're like, ooh, I want that. Okay, so, and you're accessing networks that you wouldn't be with your own, okay? So even if you only have 500 Facebook friends, which you should be adding like a psychopath, because that's not very many, you need to get to 5,000, just so you know. But you can still ask those 500 Facebook friends for a favor to put up a post on their Facebook wall, and we can provide it. We have a bunch of cool ones, you guys, and tell you exactly like how to talk to people. And like, you're going to sign people up like instant. So if you feel like you're not signing enough people, which is the majority probably in here, then please do more host to post. Okay. I make a raffle every single month to help with that. This month is $200 cash. So you can go to your sister and say, dude, like, I started my business. I need a favor. And the fun thing is that you might be able to win $200. You guys, she's going to say yes. Okay, and they can post more than once for you. Don't feel like those 500 people, you might get, you know, maybe 300 people to say yes, and then they post one time and then you're done. No, it goes so much deeper than that. Those 300 people can keep posting for you, keep winning the raffle or getting entered into that raffle. But then what happens is that, let's say your sister does post for you and she gets 10 likes or comments. You can go Facebook friend request them and add to your network that way, right? Because we need to be adding to our network, right? And then those turn into new Facebook friends, and then those turn into new Facebook friends. It literally just expands your tree really, really fast. So host to post, you guys, you can sign quick distributors and quick customers doing host to post. Facebook story polls. Yes, you can do regular Facebook stories, but I'm telling you, the polls are everything. I literally have and I said it the other day, I got 100 potential distributors by doing polls aggressively for an entire week. That's a lot of people. That's 2 double diamonds if they were to all sign up. So what I did is I created like a story with it, but I also flashed money. And I know that sounds crazy. 3.5 years in the business, you would think people just know that things are working, right? But some reason, flashing the money just works. Huh? Your nose. My nose is runny. He's just kind of sick. What did we do with the toilet paper? And so the money thing has been a huge thing. But even putting like a poll of like a hair, skin, and nails, like before and after, like a fun one, looking for my last 2 people that want to grow out their hair. Are you interested? ? And then your poll can be like, need this, and then details, please. It's always going to be 2 forms of a yes. And then you guys, you're going to get hits from it. I'm telling you right now, like there's so many people that love great hair. You're going to get a hit from it. Okay. And if you don't get a hit from it, it might be because you posted your poll at like not a peak time. So yes, there are peak times: breakfast, lunch, dinner, before bed. Okay. And then just repost it, put a different picture and do the same poll. You're going to get a hit. I'm telling you. So yes, use your Facebook polls, use, post to post like nobody's business. Whoever is liking and commenting on your business stuff, you can reach out, screenshot the post, send it back to them. Hi, love, were you maybe interested? ... happy face. Like, but if you are not reaching out to people, you will not sign up anyone. Now, again, like I'm saying all this stuff and you're like, man, it's kind of a lot to the social media. There is. It's easy to me because I can sit down for an hour and get like everything done for the day in an hour, and I'm a presidential. We don't want to hear dinosaur. So you can switch it to in person, or you can mix both of them and go really fast, you guys. If you like, let's say you do 2 parties a week, and then you're mixing in the social media where maybe you're posting 5 times a day, 3 polls a day, and you're reaching out to 50 to 100 people a day. Your business is going to go insane. Insane. And with all the bonuses that we have offered right now, my child. No. Nope. You gotta be quiet for a minute. Oh my gosh. You guys, he weighs like a ton now. I'm just gonna go down to my office, I think. It's funny, I have an office, but I like literally like never use it. I'm so used to my phone. We'll see if he follows me. Okay, so, but for reals, like, okay, so just talking money for 2 seconds, so like people can, you guys grasp like how much money you can be earning. There is $1,000 ruby bonus, $5,000 emerald, $7,500 diamond, $10,000 double, $15,000 triple, $25,000 prez, and $50,000 ambassador. Okay, that is just on top of whatever we already make. Then we have the 5 customers, $150 shopping spree. We have our regular monthly commissions. You can do Wrap Cash and Keto Coffee Cash. So things that you can sell as samples: the skinny wraps, the keto coffee, the keto energy, the collagen. Those are fun ones. Okay. So, and then what else? I did a video yesterday that was incredibly mind-blowing, you guys. So I will be in your inbox, just so you know, because this is insane. I hope, my true hope, is that you've really considered going to conference and you're just going to do it because you know that it'll change your life. Now, anybody that gets a conference ticket, it is crazy, you guys. Anybody that gets a conference ticket will have 20 tokens for 20 people for a $20 kit. Our kit cost is the #1 reason why people don't sign up, because it's hard, right? They're looking for work. They don't want to pay for something, right? So that's 20 people that you can get signed up. Now, some word of advice with this. #1, be intentional with those 20 people. You want people that will work right beside you, that isn't there just to get a $20 kit and free supplies. And I'm telling you, like, even if you had just started and you get your conference ticket and they give you those 20 tokens for the 20 people for the $20 kit, oh my gosh, you guys. #1, you are near boxed for the 4th out of 8th rank. That's crazy. That you're near boxed for diamond. Diamond, oh my gosh, is a game changer. When you actually hit diamond, the average income is $2,000. Now, if you combine that with the current bonuses happening, you would hit the $1,000 ruby, $5,000 emerald, and the $7,500 diamond. That's a lot of money just in bonuses. Now, backtrack a little bit. The 20 tokens. We have what's called fast start bonuses. When you get 2 customers, you're eligible to earn them. It is my favorite way we make money by far, because I can guarantee, like for me in the beginning, I'm like, okay, I want 3 fast start bonuses to at least have that for groceries. Okay. That means $300. That was everything. Like we were so freaking broke. And then it just became more and more. I love fast start bonuses. It's paid out weekly. It's when you yourself signs up a distributor and they get 2 customers, you earn a $100 bonus within the week. That's not your commissions. That's just an extra bonus. Now, when you weed in the 20 tokens, 20 people, or whatever, you guys do the math for a second. 20 people times 100 is $2,000 in fast start bonuses alone. That's a lot of money. That's a game changer. So please get your conference ticket so you can get those 20 tokens. Be intentional with the 20 people you're asking, and then we're going to work with them to get those 2 customers each. That is so not hard. It is so easy to get customers. So, and then what else was I going to say to that? There was something else I was going to say to that. But then, yes, you're right next to the 4th out of 8th rank. Like that's, you guys, it's a lot. So please, 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 like really think about doing a conference ticket, because it's everything. Like we're all in here for a reason. Some people don't have, their reason is just like, well, you know, I just want to make $200 extra a month. That's cool, you guys. But then there are other people that want more than that and need more than that. They need to be home with their kid. They need to bring their spouse home. They, you know, there's something, right? There's debt that is just weighing on their hearts. There is just something, okay? We all have a reason why we're here. And I am never your boss. Like I will never, ever be your boss. I'm just here to pour into you and show you what works. And it comes down to, do you want this enough? And to go for it, right? So I'm excited. Now I wanted to share, like today, I did my self-development. I reached out to one of my accountability partners, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to freaking do this today. It's Friday. It's a payday Friday. It's a great day for follow-up. You want to get your messages in like right away, because Friday evenings, it slows down because people are busy because they get social. And then Saturdays and Sundays are hard too because of the social part. And then really, like if you don't do your messages right now, you're not going to really see like a boom in responses back until Monday. So it's up to you. You can do it now, or you can kind of have a delayed response. So anyways, I reached out to somebody. I have been talking to this person for a year and a half. I don't even know how many messages we've done at this point. And the last like 5, she ignored me. Completely ignored. Didn't even look at my message. And I reached out. I'm just like, I'm just going to reach out and follow up again. And then she's like, yep, I'm going to sign up tonight. I say that on purpose because consistency is everything. Take quitting off the table always, because if you have any idea or a smidgen of quitting, you've already quit. Like I can't train that out of you. Like it's already in your head. Like it's up to you, right? Take quitting off the table. Know that eventually you're going to figure this out and keep going forward, right? And then consistent. In the beginning, especially, you're like, man, like I'm posting, I'm messaging, I'm doing all this, and like there's not that many people signing up. You guys are watching you because you decided to do social media. That is the consequence for it, is that it takes a while to season and plant those seeds. And they're watching, they're waiting, because this is a business that a lot of people quit because it's self-motivating. And so they're just seeing if you're going to quit. Okay. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's just the way it is. So there are people now 3.5 years later that they're like, okay, I believe you now. I'll sign up. So, you got to stay consistent. You know, the minute that you get in your own little head and you're in a funk and you stop posting and you stop being excited, they're just going to move on to somebody else if they were interested. So stay excited, because you guys, this business is freaking amazing. Like, it's crazy. I retired myself, my husband, my kid is in a $1,200 a month freaking private school. Like, I got a $23,000 paycheck. Like, this does not exist elsewhere. But I did not have an easy button to click. If anyone thinks that, oh, she had it just so easy, no. That meant that I gave up watching TV all the time. It meant taking and deleting my Candy Crush apps off my phone. That meant a whole lot of tears because everybody was against me doing this. My best friends, my family, and I'm an introvert. I don't have that many like people around me, right? Like I went against the grain on this. My own husband like told me to quit over and over and over every single day. You're wasting your time. This is a scam. This is fake. Every day, you guys. And my husband is my number one person, right? And yet, somewhere deep, I knew that if I continued, that this would be everything for my family. And it has been. So, like, I can't teach that part. You have got to know that you are freaking worth more. And go for it. Okay? Like, is it not... I want you to... Like, there are people that are watching this that they started this business because they want to be home with their kid. I want you to look at your kid's eyes and tell me that they are not worth it. They are worth it. And you know it. And the only thing stopping you from taking the next step is your fear. Your fear is stopping you. For some reason, you have put it in your head that maybe this doesn't work, or maybe you can't do this. You know that that's BS because people have made it in the business. What is the difference between you and them? They worked harder, they stayed consistent, and they stayed excited when everyone was against them. Okay, so self-development is everything, you guys, because the minute that you get in your own head, it's really hard to get out. So please, please do not take that for granted. Please, every day, like you're listening to videos, somewhere in there, you've got to find that inspiration and just know you're freaking worth it and go and run, okay? We are literally in the brink of like the biggest boom that this company in 18 years has ever freaking had. Your timing being here could not be more on point than right now. Like the stuff that's already been like, you know, that they're talking about. Like it is going to be flipping insane. We are going to break records both in this team and as a company. And I would love for you guys to be a part of it. But like, no one is going to build your business for you. There are some in here that expect that. Like what happens, we are a very sweet, sincere team. Like we do stack when we can as leaders. But to expect that and expect a build, then we will eventually move to somebody else that is going to match our energy and our effort, because it is no way going to sustain building you. Like it's too difficult to run two different businesses, let alone the rest of the people that expect it. It's impossible. But what is possible is working side by side, hip to hip, matching the energy. When I am like, I have group chats and I'll be like, okay, I'm messaging this many people. And what happens with my leaders is that they're like, okay, let's do this, you know, and then they go message whatever people. Like, and that is what I'm talking about. Like, it has to be matched. And then what happens is us leaders will recognize your effort and do the best we can to help in what ways we can. And sometimes that means stacking. But if you expect it, goodbye. Like, I can't, like, I don't even deal with that. Like, I don't like it. So, anyways, I'm ranting and raving just a little bit. But I'm ready to do this, you guys. Like, I have so many goals. I've never put so many things on my dream board. Like, I'm just ready. Like, I'm done with having a cage over my fear, like, the rest of the way. And I'm ready. And what's going to happen is the work that I'm doing in the next couple of months, I'm going to hit ambassador in the next few months. I'm going to hit the last rank. I'm determined. I have it in my head. I'm focused. I'm ready. And I'm not afraid to working harder so that it completely changes the rest of my family, like stuff. Like, we will be debt free this year. We will have a brand new car that we're going to go walk into that building and pay cash for. Like, I'm going to be putting my dad's bills on an auto pay so he never ever has to worry ever again and stress over that. Like, I have so many ambitions and goals, and I'm just ready to help so many more people. And I'm just ready. I'm ready. And I hope you guys are too. So, conference, you guys, is technically our boom season, but it has already freaking started. So, let's just do this. Like, take excuses off, like, and just go, right? There's not going to be a perfect button on this. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. Just fail forward. As Mark Pentecost said, fail forward, right? Because at least if you're failing forward, you're trying, right? But the minute that you halt, you're failing, right? Because you're not even going. You cannot coast forward. Coasting your business, you're just going to coast backwards. Okay. All right. I'm going to go. I've got to take care of little man and go feed him and actually shower. Okay. Love you guys.